The myth of the alpha male. Every guy either believes he is the alpha male or he has ambitions to be the alpha male. And I don't believe the alpha male exists anymore. Or if he does exist, he's probably in jail. And we have to evaluate what an alpha is. The alpha is somebody who's basically, or something that's the best. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. God is the alpha. There's nothing above God. An alpha man is somebody who leads a tribe, um, somebody who has control. Now, our modern alphas, if you Google on if you Google alpha male, you probably come up with someone like David Beckham or Gerard Butler or Tom Hardy or whatever. I don't know. You come up with actors and conformists, metrosexuals, people that have got a talent of some kind. Maybe Donald Trump is an alpha, someone who was born rich and didn't really do much with it other than bankrupt himself 6 times, but still has a lot of money. So is that really what an alpha is? If we look at the primal origin of alpha, for anything really, it's still the same for all animals apart from humans. I mean, a lion pack, for example, the alpha male is the strongest. You know, if if he wants, if he isn't the alpha and he wants to become the alpha, he challenges the alpha of another pack or his own pride, whatever you call it. And if he wins, he becomes the alpha. It's simple as that. It's about brute strength. And if he's the strongest, he becomes the alpha. The same principle applies in wolves and many other pack animals. But in humans, the alpha tends to be the one who's had the most success, either economically. Um, he's got the best career, the best income. Maybe he's got the best looks and gets the best girls, or he's got the best personality. But it's all about conformity. Because to be the best nowadays, to have success in life nowadays, you've got to conform. You know, the lion doesn't have to conform. The wolf doesn't have to conform. It just says, "I'm the strongest." Anyone who wants to challenge that, oh, well, let's go for it. Let's fight. But in humans, you can't do that. You know, the alpha male in the animal kingdom, if he wants a woman or a lioness or a bitch dog or whatever, he just takes it. You know, he challenges the current alpha and takes the pride, takes the pack. The alpha male gets the best of the hunt. They all hunt together, but he gets the best because he's in charge. Now, this principle doesn't apply to humans because, as I say, you've got to be a conformist. To be accepted in society nowadays, you've got to be a conformist. Now, if you're a conformist, that means you're following. You're learning how to adapt to other people's rules to get the best out of society. You know, it's impossible to go about life being an alpha male because if you go about life doing what you want to do to who you want to do, you're going to get arrested. And it's just illegal. It's illegal to take things. It's illegal to just be the strongest anymore. And I often look at what women would call alpha males. And you sometimes see a Facebook post and on the subject. I'll have someone like Tom Hardy or some steroid hunk, some guy who's spent hours grooming his hair. He's pumped his body with steroids. He's got the fake tans. He's trimmed his eyebrows. He's basically a metrosexual on steroids. And women tend to go for guys who've got the best personalities. Now, personalities are usually fake. Guys learn at a young age that women like the class clowns. They learn that humour attracts women because all women will tell you, "I like a guy who makes me laugh." So guys develop this personality that attracts women, and they develop these etiquette skills which attract women. You know, the wine and dining and the manners and the opening doors and all this stuff. So guys are basically being controlled by women. They're being told by women what cologne to wear, how to groom their hair, how to groom their eyebrows, how many tattoos to have, or what kind of clothes to wear, what kind of job to have. You know, so guys are constantly changing themselves to become what they call the alpha, but they're not the alphas really. They're being controlled. I mean, I remember when I was at school and I went to secondary school, and I've always been a bit of an individualist. It's actually made me an outcast. Being strong and individual doesn't attract anybody. People don't follow you. People follow the crowd. I was never very fashion conscious. Never really followed the crowd. I can remember when I was at school and all the boys started getting perms. I was around 8 or 9 years old, and they were growing their hairs. You know, this what do you call it? When you have your hair a bit long at the back. The 80s kind of fashion, and they were perming their hair. And I didn't realise at the time because I wasn't a football fan, but a lot of them were following their idols like Kevin Keegan. And then we had the flat tops, which came out. I think the Rocky movie may have, the Rocky 4 movie may have influenced that, I don't know, but a lot of kids were getting flat tops. I wasn't getting a flat top. And then the earrings came out, and then flares came back in fashion, and you get what I'm saying? I mean, fashion has constantly changed, and it's changing again. And now we've got the metrosexual look, and guys are grooming their eyebrows. So guys have become conformists, and this is what gives them success with women, because women love a guy who looks a certain way. Now, if these guys are alpha, they say, listen, we're not going to look the way you want us to look. We're going to look the way we want you to look, and we're just going to take you anyway. But that's illegal. So the alpha is basically diminished. It doesn't exist anymore. And as you probably know, if you've seen all the other videos, a lot of them are very much based on anti-feminism, anti-homosexuality, and anti-COVID. Now, these alpha males who call themselves leaders, you look at them in town. It doesn't matter how much steroids they've got, how many tattoos they've got, how bald their hair is, how cool they look, what the clothes they're wearing or whatever. They're still wearing the masks. All of them. I've seen very few people not wearing masks. So they become conformists. We've been controlled by our governments. And these so-called alpha males, are they on the streets fighting? Are they on the streets protesting? These alpha males, some of them have got kids, I would imagine, and the kids haven't had an education because the schools have been shut. These so-called alpha males may even lost their jobs. What are they doing about it? They're just conforming and doing everything they're told. And that's what society is about now. You have to conform to be accepted. Charles Darwin once made a quote. It's I can't remember word for word, but it's something like, it's not the strongest that survives, nor the most intelligent, nor the fittest, but the one that adapts. And he's correct. And the current adaptation isn't about being strength, it's not about intelligence, it's not about being the best, it's about conforming. And these so-called alpha males, they're all conforming. They're conforming with their fashions, with their perfumes that they're wearing, their grooming. They're conforming to be accepted. And because that's the only way they can get what they want. That's the only way they can get the girls. That's the only way they can get the jobs. I mean, what is social skills? Social skills is the art of lying to impress. Hi, how are you? Who gives a shit how you are? People just say it because they want to get a conversation going. So to be an alpha male now would probably make you extremely ignorant. It'd make you an outcast because you wouldn't be talking the way people want you to talk. You wouldn't dress the way they want you to dress. And so do alpha males exist anymore? They probably do. They're probably in jail.